Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a lot of interesting stuff to go and talk about and a lot of things to go and speculate on when it comes to the upcoming PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks. We have a little bit of information, a little bit of rumors, and overall, we're on the lookout for quite a few key things, at least for today. So if we see on that stuff, we'll definitely probably have another video up for you guys as well. And on top of that, too, if you guys saw our video yesterday, there's always a sweepstakes going on for the Dead by Daylight PS5. If you guys want to enter on them with that, you guys just check on that video from yesterday. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for this, our own current PS5 giveaway going on. All you guys have to be subscribed with the notifications on. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, a digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch room as well. Link down below. And of course, sign up for Weeble with the link down below. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Like the video and comment all your thoughts and all that good stuff. And let's go dive on into the video itself. So, number one, we actually have a lot of rumors we'll kind of talk about and other feel like little cider retailers and walk-ins, but I do think still the major thing we're going to be on the lookout for throughout this week will probably be on the Best Buy restock still. So I've been kind of talking about that throughout the past few days or so, and it does kind of seem like this last week, like I'm kind of like somewhat expecting it. I've talked about this before where you sometimes see like a 1 week off for Best Buy, then like 3 weeks on, and then as well, sometimes you go and see maybe like a 2 week gap. But it's kind of weird because we had a 1 week off and then one other week last week, and now we're kind of in this current state. But we did at least see some GPU movement when it came to Best Buy yesterday, so at least we know that they're kind of lining up and have some potentials for some actual restocks. So as always, I want to give you guys that quick reminder. We actually have not had confirmations for other stock arriving, but my also employee contact sometimes says it just shows up like that same day of the drop or a few hours before sometimes as well. And as well, maybe sometimes just as the drop happens the next day. So like sometimes the stock arrives if they're kind of prepping up for a bigger drop, which is usually probably what happens on those like little weekly reset times or whatever. Because like basically know they'll probably drop it next week. They have leftover stock and whatever stock they could have been dropping for that week, they kind of decide to do that. So just letting you guys know that typically just at least based on the trends, we're still waiting for a Best Buy restock throughout this week. Same for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So I think this is probably the big front runner if there is going to be a random drop all throughout today, mainly just because like we're seeing some weird stuff when it comes to GameStop. Now, GameStop actually has a very consistent Wednesday restock date for these past few weeks, but like before these past few weeks, and then the past like 2 or 3 weeks or so, we've actually seen a lot of like Thursday and Friday movement when it comes to GameStop. So I'm gonna probably just be honest with you guys. Like, I think GameStop may have just actually moved their restock dates more from like a Thursday or Friday. Maybe they just see better sales. Maybe it's better for the employees. Maybe it's better for whatever Sony's doing, stuff like that. So we may wanna maybe go and see if GameStop does not do a restock, mainly because we've also noted that every single time that GameStop wants to do a restock, they usually do the pro members like tweet outs, emails, Discords, like Instagrams, pretty much like all that to try to go and incentivize and promote more people into getting it. Like, you know, to pay the extra, like a little bit of money for those pro sales. So I'm just letting you guys know we have not seen that from GameStop this week. And then there usually are Wednesday drops. But we did also go, I think, see them go do an Xbox Series S restock as of yesterday. They also did have the Switch OLEDs kind of come up in stock a lot, and it does kind of seem like those Switch OLEDs are actually getting in stock a lot more. We'll touch on that in a second. But basically, GameStop did at least do some tweets and mentions for next-gen consoles already, so it does kind of seem like they might have a little bit more of a less likelihood on Wednesday. And as I mentioned, usually Wednesdays are pretty big days for GameStop. So I'd probably say you might have a little bit more. In general, we actually might have a little bit more of a drier day, especially because we had the PS Direct yesterday, which, if any of you guys are part of my community, did have a chance to get your consoles directly from Sony. I think they did have both the PS5 disc and digitals. And overall, I think the drop went pretty good. Feel free to leave a comment down below and keep me in the loop because I actually would love to hear that and love to congratulate you guys and all that good stuff. Or send me a Twitter picture whenever it arrives. I always love seeing those. As well, when it comes to GameStop, they're a little bit overdue on the GPU side, but let's go talk about the Switch OLED for a second before we dive into other big retailers. The Switch OLED actually has been seeming like it's been staying in stock a little bit longer. Maybe the initial hype for the pre-order slash like initial orders are kind of dying down a little bit. So letting you guys know in case you guys are trying to get your Switch OLED, we have been seeing it float up on GameStop a little bit. And we've also seen it kind of float around the other side of retailers like Walmart. Amazon, I don't think has actually come back in stock since like the initial wave so far. But like, I think the hype is kind of dying down on it a little bit more. So it should be, in theory, a little bit easier to go get sometime soon. Let you guys know on that. As well, when it comes to Walmart, this will be more so specifically on the PS5s. So we actually have been watching a lot of folks out there to try to determine if there is going to be a Thursday restock or not. So, letting you guys know, if you guys have actually gotten your PS5 from Walmart, leave a comment down below. I think we've seen a lot of people that are still waiting for it, but as of right now, it kind of seems like maybe like 75 or 80% chance or so that people have gotten their consoles. I'll maybe put a tweet up on Twitter too as well. So if you guys want to, you guys totally can. I'll respond on that. But it does kind of seem like most of the stock has been moving. And as well, we also did see Sam's Club go and drop, which they probably wouldn't go and drop unless they did have leftover stock, like especially if they're overdue for a lot of Walmart stock. So I almost want to say like we'll find more information for today, for probably for tomorrow. For Walmart, you guys might see a video on my channel later on throughout tonight, or maybe for tomorrow morning, we'll go touch on the Walmart stuff. Same thing with the Xboxes too. I think some of the Xboxes are starting to arrive from the last previous Xbox drop. It's always nice to go and see for that. Now, as well, for some other stuff, don't forget about Amazon. We did go and see some stock arrivals. I'm not going to go and say it's going to be like I'll probably mention a lot throughout these days as like the reminder for it. But I almost want to say the next Amazon drop might be at like a 9 a.m. time. Now, I don't want you guys to be like patiently refreshing Amazon links or whatever from today for me saying that. Like, don't do that. But overall, just based on the trends and stuff, we might be on the lookout for that. And of course, be on the lookout for Amazon for the PS5 restocks or warehouses or controllers and all that stuff too. As well, when it comes to the other side stuff too, we did actually see more Target stock arrivals. We've been seeing more people having rumors on Target employees confirming that stock is in the back of their warehouses. I'll have to reach out to more Target employees and see my proper information. But as of right now, I have not seen like any of the good internals for it. But we've seen enough in Target employees kind of reaching out and talking about how there is a lot of stock in the back rooms. Some people are saying from like 3 to 6. So I'm not sure if that means that we might be prepping up for another Target restock. Definitely probably not today or tomorrow because it's just been so close in the cycle. They have to wait for stock to kind of get picked on up, et cetera, et cetera. But honestly, maybe for those like little micro drops we keep on seeing, like those like 1 to 3 little drops for the PS5s and Xboxes, depending on your zip codes and your Target store, or those very rare PS5 walk-ins for leftover additional stock and stuff. That actually maybe could be some nice indicators for some future restocks popping up sometime soon, especially for Target. So I'll keep you guys up to date. If we see more employee information, I'll let you guys know. But once again, still I'll probably be more focused on finding out for Walmart information for if there's going to be a drop tomorrow, and also then for Best Buy for today. And maybe like, the occasional warehouse console or whatever. On top of that too, Antonline has not done their next gen restock for the week so far. The last tweet was actually like 5 days ago from the Antonline PS5 restock bundle. So they were very active last week. So far, we haven't seen anything crazy so far on them. So maybe they'll come in clutch. We do see a lot of Wednesday, Thursday dates with Antonline if we kind of look at the trends and all of that. Costco is still very much overdue for the PS5 disc and PS5 digital and PS5 or Xbox bundles overall. So be on the lookout for all the Costco stuff in case they want to go weasel in a drop. They did actually have another region Costco drop not that long ago. And as well, Sam's Club is overdue for the Xbox Series X bundles, PS5s that they maybe have leftover stock. They can maybe work some on in. But don't forget, we're still waiting for Walmart to go and basically confirm some other additional stock for all that stuff. So probably like the likelihood for that's a little bit on more on the lower end. But at least we know it's kind of floating around. It's kind of going from there. So good stuff on that. As well, we also do always have the Newegg Shuffle. Make sure you guys are on top of that and always checking to see if they do have any PS5 or Xbox Series X bundles mixed on in. PS Directs, probably no PS Directs today because we did not see any of the invite emails, but we did have that one yesterday. As I mentioned, if you guys did get lucky from that, it did seem like a very big drop, and that might be very nice for stuff in the near future. But just let me know in the comments if you guys did or did not get your consoles off of that. Gamefly always has the nice potentials for the PS5s or Xbox Series X's floating around. If you guys want to see if they get working a good little bundle. Don't forget about Myers. We usually do see some Myers information if there might be some stock on the way on Wednesdays into Thursdays. So if I have any chance of getting good information for you guys, I will 100% share it, whether it's for this videos or on the weekend videos or all that type of stuff. All up on there. BJ's, we haven't seen any good stock floating around for the Xbox Series X bundles. We're still waiting for more Fred Meyers or Kroger's news, and as well for all the other various places like PC Richards and stuff. We've still been actually seeing a little bit of confirmations, but I feel like that kind of fizzled out a little bit. And if they're going to do anything else, we'll probably see more information for that maybe this upcoming week, this upcoming Friday or something like that. And on top of that, too, we still have been seeing some military walk-in rumors. Nothing super solidified or nothing super, super good, but we have at least been hearing and seeing that stuff at least a little bit. I think that's pretty much about it, unless we want to see some other random like work-in restock, think like a Kohl's or something else like that, like those random various like stocks or whatever. But I do think today might be a little bit more of a shorter day in terms of people like in their PS5s or Xbox. It just kind of seems like it based on like how this kind of week's been going. But I do think Thursday and Friday might be a really good day. But like I said, be on the lookout for Best Buy and Amazon in case they randomly drop, and all those other cider retailers as we mentioned. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for the PS5 giveaway. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. A link down below if you guys want to follow up on either or. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Like the video and comment down below the Walmart stuff and also PS Direct stuff. And I'll see you guys all later on throughout today for some more videos. Love you guys.